Hey everybody, this is Julie Belker. Welcome to the Women of Top Team WOTT Hangout. It is Wednesday evening, 9 o'clock Eastern. You know that because you're here. But again, thank you everybody for joining us this evening to come out and hear about all things INFINii. We're going to share some really cool information with you tonight about a lot of things that are going on with INFINii. If you've been following us the last few weeks, you have been privy to some really great information about really cool tools, technology, and training that are being released and offered to INFINii members, and we are just super excited to share that with everybody. Of course, on these weekly hangouts, we share other things. We share our successes. We share our challenges. We share a lot of different things. So we're going to cover a couple of different things tonight, and I've got a few awesome ladies on the call with me. I've got Christina and I've got Taylor, and this is Taylor's first hangout, and I'm really super excited to have her on here. And I wanted to have her out on purpose, and I wanted to start out with this because I sponsored Taylor a while ago, and she talked to me about what she was looking for, about the success that she wasn't able to find in other businesses prior to this, and what she's looking to do with this business. She's heading towards retirement, and of course that's an issue, and she was looking for something to help to help to fill that, and also to help her adult children who are going to school and and doing that. So I wanted to bring her on because I really feel like a lot of you are going to be able to identify with her story, but she can also share with you some things that we talked before she joined, and some things that she was nervous about. She was nervous about being tech challenged and so on and so forth, but she has done a fantastic job. She's an amazing hard worker, and she's just an incredible lady, and I really wanted you all to hear her story because I really know it's just going to resonate with a lot of you. And she's going to share some of the things that were scary for her in the beginning, and then how she's overcome it, and what she's doing now. It's really amazed me, like what some of the things that she's been able to accomplish. And look, she's on a hangout tonight, which is awesome. So kudos to Taylor. I'm so excited for her and for where her business is going to be a year from now. It's going to be great. But I'm going to introduce her first. So Taylor, don't be nervous about coming out and just talking. Just go ahead and share your story with people, and just kind of tell people kind of what you were scared about at first, and the steps you took to overcome it, and how you're doing today. We got to unmute you.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay. Hey, thanks so much for asking me to be on. Hi, everybody. It's really good to be here. I'm so privileged, and I just hope I can say something that will resonate with somebody out there for sure. Well, I don't know how different my story is. I started I started the mid 90s, and I'm sure everybody here has heard of Amway. And I nothing against Amway. It wasn't for me. I was actually with it for quite a while, and it's a long story as to why I finally made the decision to leave. But it's been a series of seeking business after business since that time, because the one beautiful thing that Amway did for me, or should I say the training, and some of the people I worked with, was they enabled me to get in touch with dreams deep down inside me that nobody had ever encouraged me to bring up and think about and ever pursue, because I come from a background where everybody went to school, off to college, got a job, and worked as an employee for the rest of their lives. So that's what everybody wanted me to do. Well, I had a dream of becoming a flight attendant. I come from an airline background, and I did do that, but I found after 8 years of traveling, which I do love to do, and being a flight attendant, it wasn't my dream career. So anyway, on to business. I've tried a number of businesses over the years, again, since Amway days, most of which have come and gone. The businesses came and they went. Um, there was one business in particular that I actually did start doing well with. This was probably about 7 or 8 years ago. I was doing well in with two of their products, selling their products. It was actually a TV infomercial company, and but then a year and a half later, all of a sudden they disappeared. So anyway, then I found what I thought was a business of my dreams. This was about 7 years ago. It was in the gold arena, actually. I happen to be a gold enthusiast, and just a long story short, I I gave it my all, and I actually had left it two times for a period because I was tired of the recruiting and having to replace people. And then finally I realized last summer, actually a year ago, this month, that I was done with the recruiting game. I was burnt out for a number of reasons, and I just decided I didn't want to go that route anymore. But my heart was still with being an entrepreneur working from home. I'm a homebody. I love having my own business. And it was just a matter of finding the right fit. So I searched diligently, and fast forward from June of last year into January of this year, I found Julie actually on the internet, and I got involved because I had actually seen the previous sister business of this company several times on Craigslist, but for whatever reason, I think it boils down to the timing was bad, and I wasn't really ready to give up yet that whole recruiting game thing. But anyway, I did find Julie. I'm so grateful for this woman in my life. The top team that we are part of is something I've never experienced. It's just a great, great group of people like Julie who have been around this industry, in this particular field for 2 to 3 years. They've experienced great success. And when I saw this, I thought, gee, this is intriguing. And anybody that anybody that doesn't know that online shopping is continuing to rise and is in the $1 billion, it's a $1 billion industry, just growing and growing leaps and bounds, and it's going to be around. It's going to be around. And so I like Julie. I wanted to work with her. This seemed like a fit. So I got started around mid-January. And the rest is history. I mean, I'm so glad I got started. She wanted me to talk about my fears. Well, my fears were, was this going to be too high tech for me? I'm 61 years old. I never had any real training with online marketing and, getting computer skills. The computer stuff I've learned on my own with the help of some previous business partners. And so that was a very big fear of mine. Also, the fact I didn't want to get in and not succeed here, because there's too many businesses that have come and gone. And my poor husband is like, oh no, and here she goes with another one. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So it was so important for me to hook up with the right people. Feel it was the right fit, and my thinking was, okay, I have the work ethic, I'm teachable, the leadership is there. I mean, my gosh, we've got leadership like you wouldn't believe, and as long as I listen and learn and plug into the training and work and don't give up, regardless of the mistakes I've made, and I've made plenty, I can be successful here. Well, when I got started with the eBay platform, and normally they start people with 10. They give them 10 listings. 10. 10. Is that right, Julie? 10 listings for limits. And I was given 5, and I thought, oh my gosh, what if I don't make a sale? Anyway, and after I listened to some training and applied and put some listings up, five listings, I did make 1 sale. And You know, I knew, guys, that if I could make one sale, there would be many to follow. And that just gave me all the confidence. That was what it took. And there were a couple of other hurdles too, that I had to go through in the beginning. But, you know, with the support from Julie and the top team, and just, you know, my attitude, like, you know, I'm not giving this one up. I'm going to succeed here. I just made that decision, and I got to work, and I haven't stopped since. And you know, I've made plenty of mistakes, but you know what, guys, that's just part of the learning. So I'm so glad I'm here. I hope that I've said something to touch somebody out there, and I'm just grateful, because I really believe that this is the business at the right time. We're in the right place, and as long as we have the internet and power, this business is going to continue to be around long term and grow big. So I'm very excited about our future here.
Awesome, awesome. I'm so glad to hear from you. And so I know Taylor was worried about, you know, how fast am I going to be able to make sales? I mean, I was kind of floored at the five item limit. And we talked about that, and I was like, I know you can do this. Let's look at these titles, let's tweak these things. And sure enough, she made a sale. And Taylor, have you been continuing to make sales?
I'm sorry, Julie, repeat.
Have you been continuing to make sales?
Yes, yes, Julie. I mean, I'm certainly, you know, I'm a goal setter, and I'm certainly not where I want to be. But you know, I'm only 5 months into the program, and I'm thinking this is long term for me. Okay, this is the final stop for me, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. Although I have some short-term goals I'm in the process of setting, and some long-term. But yes, I have made sales. I had a great day. I was just telling you about this the other day. I had 4 sales come in on one day, and that was pretty neat. That was my best day of sales that I've done yet. So, and I know I have a higher goal than that per daily sales, and I know at some point I'll hit that if I just keep working hard and doing what I need to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm so glad that you joined us tonight, because you know you just answered a lot of objections that people have. You know, is this too hard? Listen, we've got the right people here to help you. We're willing to help you. We want to help you. This is something Christina and I were talking about earlier too. There's a lot of people here who have time and really want to help you to succeed. So that is no reason for you to fail. We definitely have the training that can teach you how to do it. The thing that we can't give you, though, is work ethic. We can't give you that. You have to come to the table with the work ethic. And even so, everybody's skills are different. Sometimes people pick this up, and you know, they're real good on the computer, and they move around real good, and they're bing, bang, boom. Hey, I got a sale. Like, I got 20 sales. You know, I mean, everybody's skills are different. It doesn't matter. And you heard Taylor say that everybody moves. Everybody moves at their own pace, because it's what they're able to do. And what the important thing that she said was that she's made amazing progress from someone who was scared to be like, oh my gosh, I remember she told me, and I'm not saying this to pick Taylor, but she's like, I'm not even sure how to use my paint program. And I was like, you know what, this is going to be challenging, but we can get you there. We can do this. And once you figure that stuff out, I said, this is going to start coming so much easier and so much quicker, and then it's going to build on itself. And when the momentum hits, and guess what, Q4 is coming up, and that momentum is going to be hitting for Taylor when it comes in there, and those are going to be happy days, my friend.
Yoo-hoo!
So excited. Thank you so much for coming out and sharing with us. I really appreciate it. And guys, since you do awesome, again, first time out on a Hangout, when you start having successful like this, which is, we talked about this at length before and with other people, like having success at other businesses, especially online marketing and things like that, it's so much harder because there's more moving parts. This is easy, and then, you know, all of us in here are partners, and so when it's so easy to make sales, and you're like, wow, this is doable. I see how this fits together. It's very logical. I can do this. This is a great team of people that are helping me. And then you want to share it with people. Then it kind of makes you want to, like, well, I'm all right to share this with people that I know because it's working really good for me. And maybe I do want to spend a little time learning how to do marketing, and I'll cover that a little bit, at the end of the webinar. But I'm going to switch it on over now. I'm going to go ahead and introduce another rock star that we have in the team, and she was out last week, and if you heard her, you know what I mean. She has just been amazing. Christina Anissa, and I hope I said that right. She has just, I love watching her posts. She's one of these, she is amazing. She says she'll be like, I just stayed up all night, got these listings up, and and now one of them is sold already. I mean, she's just amazing. She's making some great strides as well. She's fairly new to the program too, so I want her to give you some background about her and where she's come from and what she's been able to do and in the time frame she's been able to do it from. And my goal with this, guys, is to really not I'm blatantly trying to knock out your objections, because there is no excuse as to why you can't do this business. You can do this business because we've got people here to help you, and you need to hear these people's stories because we are all from very diverse backgrounds, and we've all been able to be successful. So Christina, go ahead and share with people, when you got involved, what you've been able to do, and just roll with it and tell us what's going on. But first, you got to unmute.
Want to say before I get started, Taylor, I absolutely love what you said. Very motivating. If you ever need any assistance, let me know. I'm always available unless I'm sleeping. But I've been with the company for a total of almost 4 months now. At first, I was one of the skeptical people who didn't want to join INFINii because I wasn't sure myself, already being a part of one company. I actually left the company I was a part of to be a part of INFINii because I saw the value in INFINii. Thanks to a dear friend of mine, I hope I'm saying his name right, Eve, I hope, Yves. You know who he is, anyway. I was able to see that this was something big. So I was like, okay, I have to make decisions. Credit card came in the mail, and I said, I'm using this credit card to get started with my business. I need to make moves now. And before the first week was even out, I made my first sale. That first sale inspired me to keep moving on with INFINii because it showed me its value before the month was even over. With most companies, they offer you promises of, oh, you'll be successful, blah, blah, blah. They want you to refer people in order to be successful. INFINii brings success not based off of you using other people and tricking them into getting in the business with you when you really don't have any value to begin with, but it actually provides you value. There's training. The training is there for a reason. The training is there to assist you to be profitable on your own. But of course, being a member of Top Team, we're never alone. We always have assistance. All we have to do is let them know that we're stuck. They won't know that we're stuck if we never talk to them. We can't keep our problems to ourselves. This is why the group is there. We're a family. We're not just a team, a family that actually cares about everyone else being successful. Thanks to Top Team and the various members I have reached out to, when I was lost about something in my first 2 to 3 months, it has truly contributed to my success. And I've been blown away by what I've been able to do in such a short period of time. I wasn't expecting to see anything, not even my first sale within the first 3 months. I was saying, okay, I'll get my first sale after 6 months. No, first sale came within the same month, within the same week, and then all the sales started to follow. Now, it's different for everybody because everybody's not going to have the same items listed. Not everybody's going to put the same detail in. Personally, I like to have my listings set up a certain way. I feel 3 pictures is not enough. I feel I need more than that. I just like pictures. I'm into photography, so I feel more is better. I won't go overboard with it, but I need more than 3 pictures to satisfy my limit of, okay, this is a decent listing. But the key is to just stay at it. I myself am a person guilty of not being consistent. I know I need to be more consistent in order to see the results I really want. I know right now I'm working at a minimum, and I need to actually step up my game and to show how much this actually means to me. This is not a job. This is not work. This is fun, but it's also a business. In order to get paid like a business, you must treat it like a business. If you're not going to treat it like a business, you're not going to see the results you desire. You cannot slack on the things you want in life. If you have a goal, you must make sure you work towards that goal every single day of your life to make that goal possible. I was in a meeting the other day, and we were talking about goal setting. And they said the key to goal setting is to set small, mini steps. Then do not overwhelm yourself or get cocky with accomplishing one mini step. You must build those steps individually every single day. And once all those steps are together collectively, you will achieve repetition as well as achieving a big goal that has been written on your list. That's basically all I have to say. I hope it helps somebody out there.
Man, she says, that's all I have to say. I hope you people heard that. I really hope you did, because that was amazing, and that was a lot, and it couldn't be more true here. It couldn't be more true. You know, a lot of people, everyone, when they come into this business, and let me just set some realistic expectations here as well. You need to. Hey, Tanya. Tanya just jumped in too. Let me just. I'm just gonna your microphone a little bit because I've got your feedback here. Mute mine. Hang on one sec. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we got her muted. Just so I can just expound on that a little bit more. But everyone that starts in here, let's set some realistic expectations, because I'm a realistic expectation kind of person, and I want you guys to know what you're getting into when you come into this business. It's an awesome business. It's something that you can build from, build a strong foundation, get momentum, and grow. And these ladies have all mentioned that you know what, you need to have consistency, you need to have patience, you need to have work ethic, okay? And also when you get involved, you know, you have to move a little bit slower in the beginning, because the business throttles you. It throttles you in the beginning because it wants to make sure, I mean, we want to make sure, eBay wants to make sure you're going to be a good seller. Are you going to be taking care of your orders? Are you going to be shipping on time? And don't get bogged down, and that sounds really hard, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's not hard, and it's not 5 million things going on. It just sounds like that. It just, you know, they want to make sure you're doing the things that you need to do. And in the beginning, when you're learning, it's important to learn those, and going slowly is not a bad thing. Consistent and slow is better than fast on fire and oops, my eBay account got shut down. Okay, we have very specific steps to follow. We have very specific training to follow. We have people that can answer questions. So don't get bogged down in, I got to come in and make $500 right off the bat. Okay, yes, sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you can list things, you can really just list the right things, you can make some sales, you can start making some sales quickly, and yes, that can happen. But you know, it's a different amount of time for everyone, and again, it's based on your skills and how comfortable you are and so on and so forth. But make no mistake, if you will stay consistent and you will do it, then you will hit momentum. And as Christina said, if you will make small goals, I'm going to list 2 items a day, or I'm going to list 3 items a day, or whatever it is, whatever your goals are, if you will stay consistent, then you will start to hit momentum. Okay, you hit momentum at different points in time. It's different for everybody. I would say on average, it maybe be like 3 months when you start to really hit momentum. Could be longer, okay? It could be shorter, but like that. But listen, there's people, and Christina mentioned she wasn't even expecting to make her first sale within the first 3 months. Because you know why that is? Because when you get involved with other companies, especially online companies, guess what? You get involved, and how long is it before you make the first sale? Yeah, it's a while, isn't it? A lot of us have gotten involved in those those companies, and it's taken 4 months and 5 months and 6 months to make the first sale. So that is exactly why she said that, and you don't have to wait that long here. You start generating them, and when you generate one, just like Taylor said, then you can generate many, many, many more. It just takes consistency and focus. And setting your goals and making them a little bit bigger every day. So it's setting little goals, guys. Um, Little goals in the beginning lead to big goals if you will just come in with the mindset that, hey, I'm going to come in and I'm going to, do what they tell me to do. Be coachable. Do what we tell you to do. If you do what we tell you to do and not try to go do your own thing, then you will be successful. If you're going to do your own thing, I can't promise the results that you're going to get. But if you will listen to what we tell you to do, then you will be successful. I'm going to move on here. We've got another great lady on the phone here, and I'm going to unmute her. This is Tanya. She is amazing. She's been having some great success. I mean, her and her husband are working this business, and I'm just so excited for her because she's been able to generate some great results, and I love that. I love, any kind of results that people can generate. I mean, it just makes me so happy. I mean, it just tickles me that people can have results right when they first get involved. Tanya, if you can go up to the top of the screen. I muted you when you first came on because we had background noise. If you can go up to the top of the screen, there's a little icon there that says mute your micro. It looks like a little microphone. It says mute it, and it should be red. If you click on it, you can unmute yourself. Are you on? Yeah, you look like you're unmuted. Say something. Let's see if we got you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm going to go mute myself. I'm going to let you tell your story and just tell everyone, how you got involved, what kind of things or maybe worried you in the beginning, and what have you been able to accomplish with this, and where do you see yourself going in the next 6 months? Go ahead and give it all you got.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Julie, for having me again. I wanted to first start by saying a couple things that I didn't get to say last time. I am a mother of 6, so I don't know if I can do this, that anybody can, okay? So the way we got started again is my husband, I say, drugged me along. I sound harsh, but he drugged me along. And when I finally listened, we kind of really took off, and by taking off, we had to be focused, and with being focused, you definitely have to, clear out all the distractions. If you're listening, don't have your Facebook page up, don't have your email open, and kind of, show up, but show out, and, I know it can be discouraging if you don't see any sales or anything, but if it get that way, know that it's something within you. It's something that you're not doing because the money and the sales are out here. I mean, if you know that you're not making any sales, go change your titles up, switch it, do some more keywords, kind of optimize your listings a little bit more. I hope I don't sound like an alien when I say optimize. I hope y'all know what I mean by that. But definitely, like you said, Julie, stay consistent. Try to list at least 5 listings a day, and I'm telling you, you would definitely see some growth. Don't, again, overwhelm yourself because, like Julie said, you can have a whole bunch going at one time. You might get a flood of sales at one time, and you got to be able to handle it, especially if you're a new person. It can get hard. But just stay focused, follow the trainings, and just do your thing because you can do it. You can definitely do it. Where I'm going to go here with INFINii is, oh man, I'm going straight to the top. I'm not going to stop. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I want to take along some people with me. But the good thing again about INFINii, and I know y'all keep hearing us say it, we don't have to recruit. That's big. That is big. You know, having to recruit for so long, being in the business was so hard, and it's like we knew what we was doing, but we couldn't get nobody, you know, to join us because it was so hard to explain the previous opportunities that we were in. INFINii is a no-brainer. You know, it's a no-brainer. So I'm just excited, and we just gonna keep on pushing.
I
Can you hear
love
me,
it.
Julie?
Your audio was a little bit it's a little bit hard to understand. I don't know if you're on a if you're back from the computer, what mic you're using. We could hear you, but it was a little bit it sounded a little bit like a robot voice. But we did
Okay,
we
I'm
were
sorry.
okay. We did get the general gist of what you were saying though, and I'm so glad that you came out because I really love listening to you talk. Did you say that you had 6 kids?
I do.
I heard, I wasn't sure if I heard that right in the beginning. I'm like, did you say 6 children? All right,
Yes.
people. Seriously, this is a mom who's got 6 kids. She is being successful with this. She's able to make at least 5 listings a day. I know she's making money. I've seen her posts, and she's on Amazon too. Listen, if a mom of 6 kids can do it, and you know what? If Taylor's a, you know, she's a fabulous 60. Let's say 60 is the new 30, and a lot of people, you know, in the age range are nervous about getting on the computer and can I do this? She's doing it. There's no excuse for you. Christina's out here. She's doing it. She's just like, you know what? I'm skeptical. I don't. This really works. I don't know. She gets in first sale in a week. If she can do it, then you can do it. Listen, everybody on here, we've all got these different backgrounds. We were kind of skeptical at first, and you know what? E-commerce works if you have the right people to train you, you have a good support network, if you have the right platform, if you have great tools, you can be successful with this. There's absolutely no reason why you can't if you're listening to this. There's no reason why you can't unless you don't want to. That is the only reason. So guys, I want to thank you all for coming out. I was going to mention real quick, I know INFINii has been rolling out some amazing tools for us that have been really, really cool. And I was going to talk about that a little bit and let you guys weigh in on these things. They have launched their new tracking, so that what that means is it tracks sources. We list items on eBay to sell high, but we source them from places where we buy low. So we have tracking now to track those sources. So when the price changes, it'll change your listings for you and modify those on eBay so that you won't ever lose money. So we have a tracking system that's in place now. Again, this comes with your membership, which is awesome. I'm going to say another thing that we have launched that's available right now. Okay, a lot of people have given feedback, you know, and one of the things that the field, we heard a lot in the field that the leaders did here was that some members felt like they didn't get enough support and they wanted to take their business to the next level but weren't getting enough support. Now, I think you'd be hard-pressed not to get that in Top Team, but, you know, not everybody has that. And even so, sometimes your upline sponsor, when we're building teams, and I am building a team, and we all are, when you're building teams, you know, you are working with several different people, and you got to realize that can take time. A lot of us really do like to take the time to work with people. I do really like to connect with people, and I encourage people to talk to me, call me on the phone, because I like talking to them. But sometimes, you know, there's only a certain number of hours in the day, and there's lots of other things that sponsors have to do. And sometimes, really, they just get in a position where they can't give as much help as they would like to because there's just not enough time in the day. Now, I don't really look at that as the sponsor's fault because they're bringing the great message. They're telling people about this great business that we have here, and they're trying to share it with people because they know it can change their lives, and they give them as much help as they can. But maybe there's just not enough of them to go around sometimes. So, INFINii has launched a coaching program where you as a member when you are in here and you want to take your business to the next level and you really want that one-on-one support, you can get a coaching program that you can purchase. It's within INFINii, and you get a coach that will coach you one-on-one. It's unlimited. You know, there's no time limit on it, so they're going to help you get to where you need to go and tweak your business and get it to the next level. And that is awesome. These are people, you know, it could be coaching on, taking your eBay business to the next level, really just smashing out the drop shipping. It could be Amazon drop shipping, because we teach people how to do that too. It could be sourcing your own products and branding them and selling them on Amazon, and you really want to take your business to the next level there. What's going to happen is you're either all these different things that you can get access to. International members will be able to get access to coaches in their respective countries. And this is amazing because it's very focused. The people that are these coaches have been very successful with what they are doing. So they've been very successful with drop shipping on eBay. We're not just talking mildly successful, very successful. The coaches that are providing you information about how to grow your drop shipping on Amazon business, they're not just mildly successful, they're extremely successful, and so on and so forth. So we've hired professionals in these areas to be resources to our members. So again, no reason to fail. Absolutely no reason to fail. And then, of course, I'm super excited to talk about this because there are those of us who really do enjoy sharing INFINii with other people, because it really has. We were like, wow, this works. I'm generating success. Cool. Yeah, you know what that makes you want to do? It makes you want to share it with other people. So, I mean, and Taylor in the beginning said, oh, I was so burned out with recruiting. And guess what? When I got involved, I was burned out with it too. I was like, why must I have to recruit to make money? And I was crying about it. But now I love it because I love what it's done for me. I love what it's done for all the people on this panel. It makes me excited to share it because I know what it can do with people. So INFINii actually has a program where you can become what we call a partner, and that means that you are allowed to be an affiliate. Essentially, you are allowed to bring on new members. And Partner Plus is a extended version of a partnership, basically INFINii Plus, also called INFINii Network. What they do there is they give you your own they give you capture pages that are already done. They give you an autoresponder. It means emails that will follow up with people that are already done. They will give you video marketing, teach you how to do that. They'll teach you how to do Bing ads. They teach you how to do all this other cool stuff that's absolutely doable, and they break it up into bite-sized chunks. And the purpose of doing that is to help you to learn the marketing. Because what are you doing with your INFINii business? You're generating capital. So if you want to grow a team too, guess what? You have money for marketing now that you can spend a portion of that on marketing to share this with other people. I mean, it feeds itself. It's amazing. But they just launched, and I know Christine is excited about this. And I don't know about Tanya, and I talked to Taylor too, and she's a little nervous about it just because she's like, ooh, wow. But I'm like, it's just one more thing to learn, and I'm going to help you with that. But they have launched, they are giving blogs to us, fully fledged, loadable, ready to go blogs. And if you don't know what a blog is just a website. You probably go and read them every single day. If you go read an article like Huffington Post, they post all these articles about, ha ha ha, look at this happened today, look at this funny picture in the story. That's a blog. You go to their blog and they read. You read an article, and they are giving these. I'm beta testing it right now. They just launched this the other night, and I'm been fiddling around with it and playing with it, and I'm getting ready to send it out to people. And so this is really huge. This comes with your INFINii Network membership. You don't have to pay extra for all this stuff. They are giving it to you. I mean, that is humongous. That is amazing. I already do have my own blog. I learned how to do that a few years ago. But this is phenomenal, and what you can do with a blog is just amazing. I mean, you can learn how to rank blog posts so that they'll show up in Google when people are searching for a certain term. You can learn how to rank them. What I love to use my blog for is, listen, I do YouTube videos, and I will say, hey, go check out my blog post and find out more. And you know what that does? It sets you up as an authority. You don't necessarily have to, know how to send your blog all over the place. Just here's my INFINii review and some of the success stories that people have had, and here's how it works, and and you can put a blog post together just like you read out there on the internet that's got information on it. And people, you are an authority because you've got the information. You're giving that to them, and what does that do for people that you're connecting up with? It generates trust between you and them because you've got the information for them, and you look professional because you're providing it on a blog. And blogging is not scary. It's really not that hard once you learn how to do it. Once you get your feet wet and you learn how to do it, it's really, guys, I mean, it's really not that hard. We have training in the works right now. I know how to blog, so I mean, I'll definitely be helping my team out with it as well. I know you guys can't tell it all, and I'm super excited about it. I was like jumping up and down when they first told us that they were going to be giving blogs because I know the power of that. I know what it's going to be able to do for people who want to share this. And people, other people have said, well, why can't we just share it on Facebook? You know how big of a post? How much information can you fit in a Facebook post? Not too much. Can't fit too much information in there. What do you see a lot from professional marketers in Facebook? What do you see that they provide in there? Like they have links to a link with a picture, and they've got a link to their blog post a lot of times to find out more information about this. You can go to their blog post and read about it, and then, geez, Percy, I want to find out. I'm going to get in on your newsletter because, man, this was informative. That's how that works, and this is extremely powerful. And again, this is not something extra you have to pay for. Where do you go to a company and they provide you these great tools like this? I mean, honestly, guys, we've all been a lot of different places. I have not been in any other company that provides you this much value in one place without saying, okay, now you got to pay this. 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 There's no upsell there. You just get it. So I'm super excited about that. I've been yakking a lot about that. I want to hear what the rest of you think about it because I just kind of get carried away with myself because I'm just so excited to share this with people and show people how it works. But I want to hear what the rest of y'all have to think. Tanya, I don't know if your audio is there or not. Oh, you're still unmuted. So what do you think about all this?
First off, oh, that's amazing. That's my audio. Is the audio okay, Julie?
Yeah, it's very garbled, and I'm not sure. It might be a connection issue.
Yeah. I'll try to fix it. Go to the next one.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, but I mean, I got the gist of what you said the first time around, and that's okay. So we'll look forward to hear, because I mean, we'll just let you speak for half an hour next week, all by yourself. So get ready. Christina, what do you think about this whole blogging thing? I know you're excited to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the blogging, especially since I've been blogging on and off for years. But to have a blog just dedicated to INFINii and whatever else comes to my mind, I'm going to take full advantage of it. I can't wait to start posting more and to see what magic comes my way.
That's cool. I did not know that you had a blog and that you'd blogged before. So that's really cool. Yeah, a lot of people. And blogging, basically, you're writing. And hey, listen, don't feel like you have to be a writer to utilize these blogs either. The company puts out videos. You can use other people's YouTube videos and embed them in your blog really easy. There's a lot of INFINii corporate videos. There's all sorts of cool stuff that you can embed on your blogs, and you don't have to do a whole lot of writing. Just give people more information. So there's so many cool things I could teach you about how to use it. I'm so excited. Taylor, how about you? What do you think about it? I know you were a little like, woo-wee, I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but I think once you get the hang of it, I'm going to show you how to put a YouTube video on one of them, and you're going to be up and going, I'm sure.
Can you hear me? Yeah, there's no doubt, Julie, that blogging is very powerful and brings results. Yeah, it's way above my level right now, but it's certainly something I'm willing to learn, and I'm just so grateful it's all part of our Partner Plus training because, like you said, it's free. If you want to get results, it's just another avenue to take in order to get those results. So yeah, I'm looking forward to learning it at my pace. I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully soon, but I definitely see the power in it.
Awesome. Well, my goal is going to be to help people get up and going with it as quick as possible, and I'll hopefully be making videos just showing people like little easy ways to embed things in it and put things in there. So I definitely will be concentrating on that for not just people that are in my downline, but I'll be sharing it with the top team members as well to show them how to do it and keep up with them because that's what we do here. For all you people that are listening, we are a family. When we figure out how to do something or we have something valuable to share to help people grow their businesses, what do we share it in the group? We share it with our team. It doesn't matter if you're an upline, downline, sideline. It doesn't matter if you're on my team. You're in the top team. So, and we're all here to share information with you to help each other grow. That's what we do here. That's why we love it here. And that's why we keep coming back and why our teams are so successful. So if anybody else has anything to share, by all means, just go ahead and say it now. We're almost at the top of the hour, and I always like to respect people's time and keep it to an hour. So ladies, if you have anything else to impart before we leave, go ahead.
I'll say something, Julie, for those listening out there. Yeah, if the timing is right for you and you are looking for a legitimate, solid business with a very bright future, team support, like we've said, top team is tops for sure, and you're just willing to learn and get to work and be patient. No, this is not going to happen. You're not going to get rich in a couple of months' time. Make a lot of money here is there for anybody that wants it. So I'm just so grateful to be a part of the team and to be with this great business. I feel very, very confident about its future, and I encourage any of you out there that if anything we've said resonates with you and you're ready to get going, please do join us because we're here to help you in every way we can. It really is about helping others see success here. So yeah, those are my last words. Come join us.
Christina, any last words?
Yes. Make a game plan, stick to it. Don't forget to reach out. Everyone is here to help you. Never feel afraid. We're always here. Somebody's awake. We're global after all.
Tanya, in your best robot voice, what have you got for us?
I wanted to say something about the blog. You can now brand yourself with your blog. Blogs, they're awesome. They're awesome.
Have you been playing with it?
I've been trying.
We're going to get some vids out for you guys shortly, so it's really going to help you get up and going and show you all the cool stuff you can do with it. But awesome, awesome. See, people are getting in there. They're like playing with stuff. It's awesome, guys. It's awesome. And hey, listen, for anybody who's on here right now, just if you're watching this from the page, somebody sent you this page, and if you are ready to get going, listen, don't hesitate. We are here to help you. There's a little yellow button on there that says join. You know what? There's no better time like the present. 2016 is going to be a great year. Guess what is coming? You know what's coming? Christmas time's coming. in a few months. And guess what? We are super stoked and excited because you know what that translates into? That translates into dollar signs if you sell stuff online, especially the way we do. So this is a perfect time to get involved. Set yourself up now. Get in there. Understand what you're doing. Make your game plan. You will be happy you did because Q4 is coming. It's right around the corner. You can set yourself up now and have a very happy new year. So with that, the yellow button's there. Please join whoever sent you this link. Know that they are a part of Top Team. Okay, if it wasn't one of us that sent you the link, don't go hunt us down. Okay, join with that person who sent you the link. They're smart enough to be able to get to that link. They can help you. You are still part of the Top Team. You'll have access to all of us within the Top Team. We'll be there to answer questions, to help you, and to do all that. So listen, if you're ready for a new life and a new day and you want your life to look different 6 months down the road, you need to click that yellow button. So that's all we have for tonight, which was a lot. Thank you for joining us. We are very, very pleased that you are here with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the information. If you have any questions or anything you want us to cover, please do enter that information into the comments section. We will be looking through there after I don't look at it while this is going on. It's too distracting, but please do put things in the comments section. We are happy to hear from you. We're happy to address anything that you want us to cover. Any questions that you may have, we're absolutely happy to answer that. And again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you from our lovely panelists. And have a great evening, everyone. We will see you next Wednesday on the WOTT Hangout. Good night, everybody.